to the big house, Michigan Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the West Virginia Mountaineers and the Michigan Wolverines. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rule.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums, it is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Wolverines ready to kick it away first. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Got a little space. There he goes. Guided out of bounds at the 34, and the running game really coming through.
Whew, that might have been a touchdown-saving tackle right there. Offensively, nice play call going with the toss to get that running back to the outside. I'm telling you, if he makes that guy miss, that might have been sick.
Might as well give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12, wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
I like the idea of going draw there. You're trying to sell pass, but you still need to do a better job up front executing those blocks. There's too many one-on-ones where they got beat, and as a result, they suffer a negative play.
There is a lot of real estate in front of this offense as the ball is touched dead at the 5.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice cock and corner kick.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Running inside, it's Underwood. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Picked off, a turnover in their own end. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Mountaineers! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
West Virginia, 7, Michigan
bringing it back. Couldn't find room for the big play. It'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Throwing, Underwood. Oh, pressure's coming.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick six, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
The give. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too. Because of the field position with the offense backed up, they know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
Underwood from the gun on third down. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Looking for room. There he goes. Open it up. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
Second and long here. I send the tight end in motion. Jackson gonna throw it. Quick completion on the out route. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Mountaineers are threatening in the red zone. Gets the back moving. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Michael Hawkins. The screen, he's got wheels. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll move the tight end. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Escapes the pressure to his right. They're working that left side. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Motion from the back. Making the adjustment on the play. Here's Underwood to throw. Rolls right. He's going to take off. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Wolverines in the hurry-up.
And you can tell that young man is comfortable in the pocket, feeling good. You know, last play, nice job setting his feet, making a good throw, getting a completion. Now, didn't like what he sees. What does he have? He has the ability to take off and scramble and make some yards. So this QB's really feeling comfortable.
He wants to take the top off. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Bryce Underwood from the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Third down is a big factor in games. It's something I know this offense in particular practices often throughout the week, but they just haven't been able to get it done so far in this game on these critical downs. That time, quarterback can't link up with his guy, and they've got to find a better way of being more efficient on third.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Driving forward, it's Butler. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Keeps it himself. Now the toss. Maybe got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, West Virginia. Great job by the back on the option. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Turning it on! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up. Sends it back in motion. Underwood. They're all over him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Play action with Underwood. Buying time to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down, Underwood. Crosses the 45. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The Wolverines have this offense rolling. From the gun, running back gets to give.
And finally, we see a little bit of that which we talked about coming into this football game. Like, we highlighted him. He's a really good football player. They're going to feature him. He's going to make big plays. Today, the defense has absolutely shut him down. That was
open field on the right. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Marshall. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick give. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Underwood in the gun on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring this one out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
On 1st down from their own 22. On the move. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. On the ground, it's Butler. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
Trying to run, it's Butler. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first two plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
Motion from the wide receiver. That defense was a wall, and I think they're going to stop him a little bit short of this first down. And the Mountaineers will try to pick it up on fourth down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Mountaineers! They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Working the ground game. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Takes a hit as he fires. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Takes the handoff, it's Butler. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. In the red area, it's Butler. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. This quarterback, part of their running game. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look at LSU in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. And it's LSU looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Stepping to the right. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They go play action, Bryce Underwood. Here comes the heat. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's where I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. There he goes. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they capped it off with a scintillating 57-yard touchdown run. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
They give it to him again. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. 26 yards to go. Hawkins. He's got it. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Right back to it. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matter with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
I'll tell you, this guy can just take games over. He can just make things happen when it doesn't look like anything's there. That time they go RPO. They're expecting to throw the football and have to make a play, but nobody's open. This is like Sandlot football. He just tucks the ball himself, and he goes and gets it. He knows where he is on the field. He knows where he needs to get that first down. He's just playing above the X's and O's right now.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Defense dropping into soft coverage. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. 2nd and forever after the delay. Did they lose their play sheets? I mean, call a play already. Leaves it with the back. Here's some... Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Gives it. To the 10. Touchdown, West Virginia. Excellent pass by the back on the option. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Throwing, Carr. He turns that loose down the right side. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
You got to give this defense a ton of credit because they watched the film. They watched this offense go up and down the field. This QB throw multiple TDs their last game out. Didn't allow a TD pass in the first half. And here they are in the second half doing a nice job defending the deep ball.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, this passing attack was on fire last week. Quarterback threw multiple TDs, but they got brought back down to earth very quick in the first half of this game. So here they are now early in the 3rd quarter. They're trying to get some of that mojo back, taking a shot. I like the aggressiveness.
Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Again, it's Carr. He'll take a deep shot here. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. The Wolverines right after the huge play through the air back to the line. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. Well, guys, so far this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking for a crease to the left. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. And the Wolverines want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Buying a little time to his left. Has it! And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. I guess an optimist could say it's still 1st and goal, and now you have a little more room to work with.
Ready? 30. Jet.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Go, go.
Carr. Still looking to his right. Looking to the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense is definitely...
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Carr to throw for it on 4th. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw in that touchdown pass.
An 84-yard drive there, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides to the back. Crosses the 30. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. From the gun, it's Butler. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Got some green grass. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And you just get the feeling this defense is going to have to make more negative plays like that. You're down multiple possessions tonight. You need to come away with sacks to see if you can scrape and claw and get back in this game.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. It's caught. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. They want that clock to run. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Breaks the tackle. Maybe a crease. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone, and they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacked on the extra point. So an 82-yard drive there, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it just across the 30 to the 31-yard line, and that's where the return is stopped. One more play to pad the stats. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. Defensive backs spread all over the field trying to take away the pass. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. He wants a big play here late. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And with that turnover, that'll finish the game.